Good morning. It is Monday and this week is going to be an interesting one for like job stuff. So I have kind of been trying to get in the mindset more of applying for jobs because I need a job. So I've mostly been like on LinkedIn, just like applying for the things that come up. Usually nothing comes of it. But I got an email a few weeks ago that I'd actually got through to the interview stage of something I applied for, which was exciting because I hadn't had an interview yet for something. But I don't think anything's going to come of it. I don't think I'll get it. It's like, okay, it's not something that I'm like, oh, this is what I really want to do. This is like the perfect job. It's more just something that I thought I would fit in with somehow. Anyway, so I'm going to do an interview for that. I'm going to try and do some prep for it today. I'm quite like nervous in a way because I think I just don't think I'm good enough, or like I'm so expecting it to just feel horrible basically, and that I'm going to feel stupid. But I think I need to kind of get over that because with job hunting there is going to be a lot of rejection. There's going to be a lot of times where you just don't get it, or you don't meet qualifications, or embarrassing things happen, or you get stuck not knowing something. Like that's completely normal. I think I need to do more of it and like go through those situations to be able to find a job basically. Like there's going to be a lot of rejection, there's going to be a lot of feeling like I don't know stuff, and that's okay. I just need to kind of do it. So I'm trying to just like treat it as a good experience. And then on Wednesday I've got a call with someone who messaged me on LinkedIn. I've been messaged by a few recruiters with like certain job opportunities, or just like asking to join their recruitment things. And even though like none of them are things that I'm like, oh my god, this is perfect, I kind of think I need to just take every opportunity, even if it comes to nothing, just to experience it, and there could be something good that comes of it. Or yeah, I just think that I'm not really in a position to be like, no, I'm not going to apply, because that's the easy way out, to be like not engage with it. But I need to start engaging with it basically. So that's the situation today. Yeah, it's just interview prep, and I'm going to go out with a friend for dinner. I'm going to get pizza, and then I'm also today going to make a tomato sauce, because even though I'm not in for dinner tonight, my husband is really busy working on his thesis. So I'm gonna just, while I'm interview prepping, I'm gonna like just cook this tomato sauce for him we can have for dinner. That's the plan. Also, I need to go to Muji because we need another lamp. We only have like the overhead lights, which are either really harsh and bright or very, very, very dark. If you know like Japanese lights, they often have like the bright overhead light setting, and then the like night light setting, which is like a very, very dim orange light, which is not bright enough to read. So I'm going to go to the supermarket, get ingredients, Muji, which is upstairs from the supermarket, to find a lamp, interview prep, going out for pizza. That's the plan of my day, and yeah, that's what I've got on. So first I'm heading to Muji to try and look for a lamp, and then I'm going to go back downstairs for a supermarket, and then I'm going to head home. That's the plan. I love this Muji so much, it's so big. Like, clothes aisle as far as the eye can see. This is kind of cute. A loose coat. Nice jeans. Cute skirt. Hello. I cannot resist a jumper. These are really cute too. I'm a bit of a sucker for blue. That's pretty nice. The grey is really cute as well. Let me see this. It's really nice. I'm basically torn between whether or not to go home to do interview prep or go to a cafe. There are upsides and downsides to both, hence my uncertainty. Basically, I feel like if I do it at a cafe, that's obviously spending money, but get more stuff done, it's better vibes, being productive and getting stuff done. And also, I'll probably be tempted to buy a sweet treat, which is not inherently bad, but I've eaten so much sweet food recently. I'm like, I don't need any more sweet food. But working at home is obviously free, and I won't be tempted to buy sweet food, and I can, like, you know, make myself a drink for free. However, much more likely to get distracted by watching YouTube. I could end up just getting nothing done during the day. So that's kind of my dilemma. Also, I'm meant to be cooking sauce for my husband. I can't do that from a cafe. So I reckon I'm actually gonna have to stay at home. I think that's my decision made. I was really leaning towards cafe, but I don't think I can. So basically, I want to see if the new lamp I got from Muji works and if it's the right kind of thing. So I'm gonna unbox it now. Here she is. It's like squishy. Pretty straightforward. I'm probably gonna have to close the curtains to see if this is properly effective. There's also a timer, so you can set it to, like, I guess turn off after either 30 or 60 minutes. Now, it'd be good to see if I can do both. Perfect. Oh, it's really good. So bright. I think it's got two settings. A dimmer setting, and then you can set the timer. Well, so that's 30 minutes, 60 minutes off. Nice. Cool. Oh, I love the way it dims down like that. Okay, now time to very safely speedrun making a tomato sauce for my husband for dinner. I'm just gonna make like the very base, so carrots, onions, celery, tin tomatoes, garlic, and then just chop it all up, put it in the pan and cook. It's like really strong onions, really making me cry. Anyway, time to peel the carrots. So as you can see, we got a big lot of vegetables. While that stuff is cooking, I'm going to chop the garlic, which we'll add in a bit. You know what? My eyes are still stinging from the onion. Like, it's really painful. Okay, I'll be okay. I'm gonna add some spices, rosemary, thyme, and paprika, and black pepper. Right, so that is cooking. I'm gonna do a little bit of interview stuff now while it softens. Add the tomatoes. Yes. So basically, to prepare for this job interview, I'm first going to go to, they sent like a sort of preparation tips link for the interview, and also the links that were on the job description. And then I might do some like brushing up on my coding just to check that like I remember the things that I learned, because I haven't worked for a couple months now. And then, I don't know, maybe make some points about why I want to work for them. I don't know if this is going to be a technical interview. I think it might be a technical interview rather than like a personal interview. So yeah. I feel like I'm gonna fail, but it's okay. It's part of the process. It'll be fine. I think like my main fear is that when I do something like this, they're gonna think like, what an idiot for thinking she could do this, or like how embarrassing for her that she thought she could apply for this job, that she had the experience. Like I got it with the CIR interview as well for Jet. Like I did the interview and afterwards I was just like, oh my God, like they're probably sat there thinking, this is so embarrassing. She's got N2, but her Japanese is so bad, and like so embarrassing that she came to interview and she was actually really terrible, and that's really awkward for her. I don't know, I get this like fear that it's like I come off as like really stupid for like thinking I could ever get the job. And then like with the Jet CIR, like I got the job. So I didn't think I was the kind of person who thought that about myself. I don't know, like not imposter syndrome, maybe, I don't know, but I never saw myself as that kind of person, but I guess I am a bit. So I think my biggest fear is like, yeah, being embarrassed almost for thinking I could apply and get the job. But like, one, they're probably not saying those things. And like, two, even if they were saying that stuff, like, I don't know, like fine. They're like, even if they do feel that way, they're never gonna say it to my face. And like, it's just one moment of feeling awkward and embarrassed, like for myself, and then it's like finished. So I think I need to be more in that kind of mindset. I think it comes from like a job interview that I did do a few years back for a job in Japan. This was like before we were even planning on moving, but I was like, oh, might as well, it's a good experience. And I did this technical interview And I got through the first interview, I did the technical interview, and the guy, I did this like coding problem, and he was like, okay, so it's a no. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, he was just so quick to be like, no, which is fine. Like, don't waste my time, don't waste your time. I get it. Very efficient. And I was like, oh, that's completely fine. I completely understand. Like, do you have any like feedback for me? And he was like, it's just clear you don't do algorithms in your work. It's clearly you don't do this kind of coding, which was true. Like, I didn't. So it's fine. Like, it's not like, yeah, it was just like kind of like a bit shocking to have that quite sudden, like, I don't know, I guess you expect to like not hear back for weeks, or it'd be like, we're really sorry, but you're not, we went for someone else. It was just very clear, like, no, which is kind of good, but it was just a bit of a shock. Anyway, I'm trying not to let that kind of stuff get to me. It's fine. If that is the case, and even if they do say like, no, sorry, you don't have enough of this kind of skill, then like, fine, I don't have enough of that skill, and that's like just the way it is, and that's okay. It doesn't mean I'm like embarrassing or like a bad person. It just means I don't have the skill, which is fine. Anyway, I'm like working myself into a stress. That's just some thoughts about like applying for jobs, and like, I don't even know if this is what I want to do. It's all difficult. I feel like I might need to even make a whole video about this, like reevaluating what you're doing with your life job wise, because it's a thing I've been thinking about a lot recently. I think a lot of people my age also are kind of thinking about like, what do I actually want to do? So yeah, anyway. So I decided I am gonna go to the cafe, even though I only really realistically have like an hour, maybe hour and a half there. I'm gonna just go because I can cycle there in like 5 minutes. So any amount of time is a good amount of time to be productive. So I'm gonna go and do some interview prep. Okay, so I just had my job interview. It did not go very well, but that's kind of what I expected. The coding part was, I'm just really like rusty because I haven't been working for a few months. But it's okay. I feel like I held my cool. Sometimes I can get a lot more anxious and feel much more crap about myself. But I feel like okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go to Tully's, have a cake and a hot drink as a reward. Post-interview reward. It's so bumpy. I'm trying to push my bike up a hill. I had my theory driving lesson and now I'm just cycling to the canteen. I'm going to join my husband for lunch, but I think I'll probably arrive a tiny bit early, so I'll go to the cafe and do some theory studying. Got this big hill. And then after that I've got a call with like a recruiter person, and then I've got another theory lesson later in the afternoon. Oh my god, it's so warm. Such a big hill. Ooh. It's a good view though. That's the hill. Normally it wouldn't be too bad, but it's really warm. My bike's quite heavy and yeah, could not cycle up that. Woo! Good morning. It is Thursday morning and today I'm going to get my hair cut, which is exciting. It'll be my first haircut in Japan almost ever, because even when I lived here on my year abroad, that was back in the day when I would like cut my own hair to varying degrees of success. I did once go to like a 1,000 yen hairdressers where you just like get the ticket and then they cut your hair, which was fine. But I'm going to proper hairdressers now in Shimokitazawa, so I'm looking forward to that. I found the hairstylist and the hairdressers on this app called Mimimo, which my friend recommended to me as an app where basically you can find like hairstylists, salons, like spas, makeup people. You find like the stylists themselves like they might work at hairdressers, but you find the stylist and they have like reviews and photos and what kind of treatments they do and what their menus are and like where it is and stuff like that. So I found this person on that app, and yeah, I really liked the area Shimokitazawa, so I was glad to find somewhere that like was also somewhere that I wanted to go. And then afterwards I think before I'll get some lunch, and then afterwards I might walk down to Sangenjaya and go to, there's this cafe called Cat's Meow bookshop that I want to check out. And there's also lots of nice thrift stores there and secondhand shops and just cool cafes and stuff. So that's the plan. And then in the evening I'm going climbing with my husband and some of his colleagues, and then we're going to go and all go get okonomiyaki, which should be really nice because I love okonomiyaki so much and I think it'll be a good day. So that's the plan. I thought also I would talk a little bit more about my job interview I had on Tuesday, which was like, okay, I think it was more technical interview, this first one, and I think I'm a bit out of practice with things like coding. So I'm looking for like data analysis jobs because that's what I did before. I felt like I was really not up to scratch for the coding, so I think I'm pretty sure I won't get it, but it was a good experience. And I had to speak like a little bit of Japanese. It was mostly in English, but I had to speak a little bit of Japanese. Yeah, I think it was a good experience. And then yesterday I had a call with a recruiter who had contacted me on LinkedIn about a particular job opportunity. So I had a call with them, like discussing that and also just like other things I'd be interested in doing. And that was all in Japanese, and that was really good. I feel like my Japanese level / my confidence with my Japanese level really varies day by day. And I felt less confident with the job interview on Tuesday and then a lot more confident with the call yesterday. I felt like I was able to express myself and understand what he was saying and talk about that kind of stuff, which felt really good. So yeah, it's interesting. I'll see where it goes. It might just not go anywhere. Things might go somewhere. Yeah. Realised that while I'm in the area of Shimokitazawa, I should go to the Ghibli cream puff cafe because I've always wanted to go, but I've never gone. And it's like a 10-minute walk away. I'm gonna go check it out. I think this is a residential road, so I'm gonna not go down. I was a bit scared of going short with my hair. I was worried that it wouldn't really suit my face shape or it would make me look like really old, but I think it's really cute. I might need to buy like a hair iron and something to be able to like do these flicky ends though, because she styled it for me and I don't know how to recreate it. But yeah, very happy. I feel like they've really done this area up since I lived here 5 years ago. It's really nice. It must be really popular because they have like proper queuing signs, but I think because I came on a random day, there's no one. But look how cute, so cute. I'm gonna try and find a nice spot to eat it. So cute. I went for chestnut flavour. Itadakimasu. I just got pastry. It's nice. I would say it's a bit dry on the outside. It's so filled with cream though. Like, they did not splurge on the cream. Very creamy, not too sweet. It's also got like chunks of chestnut in it too. Very nice.
I would say it's really worth going to get those Ghibli Totoro cream puffs. If not only because Shimokitazawa is such a nice area, and like the walk from Shimokitazawa station to the cafe is really, really nice. And the cafe itself is really cute and like cozy. It has like proper good vibes of Ghibli, not just selling the stuff. And the cream puffs are really cute and tasty. So I would really recommend going if you get the chance. Right now, I'm actually walking to Cat's Meow bookshop. It is actually in the book I'm reading, and it's basically like a cute bookshop with cats, and that's all I really need. Good morning from a grey and gloomy Tokyo. We overslept a little bit. For some reason my alarm wasn't on, which I don't really understand why that happened, but it did. Anyway, I still have enough time to make it to my lesson this morning, so I'm walking to the bus stop to get the bus to go to school. I'm not feeling super hot, but I think it's fine. For a long time, I've been very against buying bread in Japan. I think because where I lived in London, I was very spoiled for choice with nice bread like sourdough, lots of bakeries around. And I was like, no, Japanese bread doesn't cut it. I don't want to eat it. But today, I'm really craving peanut butter on toast. So I think I'm gonna go and get some bread. There's like a bakery near the station. So I think I might try and get some kind of nice bread from there. Saying that Japanese bread is bad or like not tasty. I think it's tasty and like fluffy and soft, like that milk shokupan is very nice. I guess it feels like a different thing to what I'm used to. I'm used to kind of like crusty round like loaves of bread, and this is just a bit different. It feels a bit more like decadent, I guess. It's just not what I'm used to. Still nice though. Okay, so today I'm very tired. It's a very tired day. I feel so sleepy, but I'm gonna try and actually do something productive. I did have a driving theory lesson this morning, so I've been somewhat productive. I need to do my 2 Japanese resumes in Japanese and send them off to a recruiter, and then basically like check out the jobs that he's messaged me about and basically get back to him. It's like something I've been kind of putting off, not like ages, just like a day or so. I think I should just try and get it done, and then maybe if I have time, I can try and edit a video, which hopefully I can try and get it out today. If not, then by the end of the week at least. That's the plan for today. Good morning. Actually, it's afternoon. My husband has gone to Nagoya today to meet a friend for the weekend. So I've got driving class, like 2-hour practical lesson. I'm gonna go get some onigiri lunch now, and then I'm gonna meet some friends for dinner. Kind of a slow week. Lonely, very lonely weekend, but it'll be fine. I've got lots of nice things planned. My little setup for my lunch. Look at trees, kind of like grey autumny vibes. They're by a local onigiri shop. I got kimpira, kishiume maybe she said? I can't remember. Kimpira is carrot and burdock, and this is obviously pickled plum. I'm so excited. Now for the umeboshi, or the whatever it is. It's much sweeter, less of that sour flavour. Yummy. My favourite one is still kimpira though, unbeatable. Good evening. So I've got back from my driving lessons. I had 2 lessons today. I also just went to the supermarket. I'm meeting some friends for pizza later, but I thought I would just show you what I bought at the supermarket. So let me show you. First thing I got was some kabocha. I got it pre-cut because I'm thinking of maybe having this either for lunch tomorrow or dinner tomorrow, because I'm going to be on my own because my husband's in Nagoya. So I thought this would be kind of easy and a good vegetable, and I really like kabocha. Some natto because it's, you don't have to cook it, quick, easy, protein. I thought I'd just have this on rice. And I really like natto. I don't know if you've ever had it before. It's one of those kinds of like you love it or you hate it, like Marmite type things. But I hated it at first, but I forced myself to like it, and now I really like it. And this is also so cheap. This is like, I don't know, 100 yen for 3, so very good price. Soy milk, I'm trying out a new brand. I usually get the green one, like with the bird on it. I also got some mikan, they're in season. And then finally some shiitake mushrooms. I think they're quite easy and tasty.